Tippy DeBeers here. Today we're going to rip into one of these puppies. And we're also going to take apart one of these. A Leonovo chromebook. What a piece. Okay, all my tools are here. Got that one started. Need a few of these. Okay, that'll do. Now, we're going to get the drill ready with a number 0 Phillips head bit. Just so we can tear this thing apart. Okay, there's some little rubber feet on this little bad boy, so we want to get rid of those first by just gouging the crap out of them and ripping them off. What that does is get the Phillips heads exposed so we can just zing those little puppies out. Yeah, there's a couple of them in there. One on each corner, one up and down each side. And some in the back, you know. Oh, look at that one. That'll need some attention. Okay, we're going to zing those puppies out. Okay, flip it over. Ooh, damn. Don't ever spill the beer. Okay, flip that thing over. Use a screwdriver. Jam it in the side, rip it open, and now we're inside. Okay, see that little chip there? I'm gonna bash the living crap out of it. Okay, use a chisel. Oh, and don't leave the board. Okay, leave the chisel. One good whack, and it disappears. There it is right there. Okay, I'm gonna pop that into a bucket and send it off to my favorite guy in Ohio. There we go. This is done. Okay, coming up next. Woohoo! Okay. Had to move it over there for safety's sake. Okay, battery. That comes out. 3 screws. Bang. Bang. Bong. Done. Okay, get this piece of ribbon crap out of your way, because you just don't need it. No gold. It's out of here. Okay, we want to lift up this battery carefully. Do not puncture it. Pull it out. No puffing. It's beautiful. Almost ready to send. And I mean almost. Ooh, what's this? Okay, got a few more screws to do, so that's what we're going to do. Start with this piece of contaminated aluminum. Into the bucket it goes. Okay, circuit board. Oh, this bad boy under here. You will always forget about it and then wonder why the board didn't come loose. What the hey? Okay. Motherboard is done. The Wi-Fi board and the USB board. USB board has one small chip on it. We'll worry about that later. The Wi-Fi board, 2 antenna cable, gold contacts, chips under the RF board. Okay, for a moment, it's break time. Oh yeah, okay. Now the board, we've still got some wires attached to it. This is the cable going to the screen. Just yank that off and give it a snip. Yep, it's out of here. Okay, next up, the speaker and the power connections. Easier to get in there with these little boogers because my fingers are too big. Okay, we want to snip the speaker wires. And it's out of here. Zing, 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 zing. Okay, motherboard. So where the money is on this pup. Okay, motherboard can go as is to my friends over at BoardSort. BoardSort.com. Look them up. Okay, that's ready. Now, one last item, the power cable, but we want to get rid of the screws here first. Free that up. Oh yeah, this is a piece of garbage, no gold on it. It's out of here. This bottom board is now done. That goes in the wire bin. Oh, and this, we know where that goes. Okay, now we got the top of the screen. Take our snips, get rid of these two little gems. Into the wire bucket they go. Up here is the camera. Just make sure it's not watching you while you're doing homework. Okay, in order to get at the screws underneath there's a microphone hole there. We're going to jam our pliers into it, peel back, and voila, 2 screws ready to come out. Underneath each of these little rubber stoppers is a screw. Don't bother removing the rubber stoppers unless you're pretty inept. Just drill right through them with your Phillips head bit. It's easy. It'll go right in there. No problem. Okay. That's done. We want to get rid of the 2 screws up here in our camera area. If you don't, you're never going to get that puppy out. That guy is sealed like, I don't know, a White House or something. Holy crap. Okay. Wood chisel underneath the bezel. Should get under there better than your fingers. It'll lift right up. Do not spill the beer. Okay. Pull that off. And over here on the edge is this wonderful little magnet. Holy crap, strong little magnet. So, your snips should be able to peel back the plastic. And bingo, you got yourself a wonderful little magnet. I love them. Okay, this is junk. It's out of here. Next, we got the screen. Screen is held in by 4 screws. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we got those out already. That's good. Wait a minute. Break time. Okay. Now we're almost ready to go, but I set that in the wrong place. Okay. pry, yeah, whatever it takes to get this thing up. Disconnect it from the back of the board. Pull the wire up. And if it works, you can get the camera out at the same time. This goes into the wire bin. Come in there with a screwdriver. Pry up the camera board. Bingo. It's ready to leave. Okay, the top is done. Next, the screen. Okay, it's got a piece of tape here that gets in the way. It's just total nonsense. Stick a screwdriver under the edge here and see if you can't lift it up ever so slightly. Well, blew that one. Okay, just grab it and rip. Yep. Now that's shown usually 2 screws. Usually there's one there and one there, but nah, that one disappeared. I think I know why this unit failed. Okay. Flip it over, and we're going to disconnect the LED here by just lifting up on it. It should pop right loose. Notice tape across the back. This tape is a ball buster. You want to grab it and remove it off of the LED strip now, because if you don't, it's going to come back to haunt you. Boop. And of course it's not going to come off in one piece, because, you know, what fun would that be? Okay. Close enough for rock and roll. Flip it back over, pull the circuit board towards you. It should disconnect from the screen. And sure enough, it did, with the little tapes intact. Into the box you go. Now, don't play with weapons. Blade. We're going to go around the tape all around the screen. Whoop. Yep. 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 Done. From the back side, push forward. The screen should pop out. Grab a hold of it. Make sure you got gloves on, because you'll slice yourself to ribbons. Okay, screen is done. Again, push from the back forward, and all of the little plasticky filter garbagey nonsense will pop out. Now, you're looking at a small piece of tape holding in the LED strip. Yeah, that would be up in that area. So, take my pointy snips, and I'll bend back this edge so I can get at that tape. Okay. Also, to make things a little easier, I'm going to bend that upwards so I can get at that tape. Using my pointy snips, I'm going to grab a hold of it and yank downwards. Yep. Then all this extra crap is going to fall on the floor. Okay. That's out. Now the only thing left we have is the LED strip. See, that's the thing right in there? And I pull down on that with my pointy strips. It's going to start to come out. The only reason for leaving this on is if you plan on soldering something to it later, but I don't, so off it comes. Out comes the LED strip, just like that. And you know what, kiddies? We're done. And in 2 gulps, so will this. See ya! Don't forget to hit the follow button as we disassemble more stuff and polish off more beers. See ya!